Hi students, we're now going to see the revision of Animal Kingdom. First, you make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Millions of species of animals have been described, and it becomes more necessary to classify them to assign a systematic position. Animals are classified on the basis of arrangement of cells, body symmetry, nature of coelom, pattern of digestive, circulatory and reproductive system. Non-complete digestive system has one opening, but complete digestive system has two opening mouth and anus. Open circulatory system, blood is pumped out of heart and cells and tissue are directly bathed in it. Closed circulatory system, blood is circulated through arteries, veins and capillaries. Animals in which cells are arranged in two embryonic layer, external ectoderm and internal endoderm, are called diploblastic. For example, Porifera and Cnidaria. The animals in which developing embryo has a third germinal layer, mesoderm besides ectoderm and endoderm, are called triploblastic. For example, Platyhelminthes, chordates. The body cavity which is lined by mesoderm is called coelom. Animals possessing coelom are called coelomate, Annelida, chordates, mollusca. In some animals, cavity is not lined by mesoderm, but scattered as pouches in between ectoderm and endoderm, are called pseudo-coelomates, acoelomate. The animals in which body cavity is absent are called acoelomate, Platyhelminthes. In some animals, body is externally and internally divided into segments with serial repetition, as in earthworm, called metameric segmentation. Classification of animals. Phylum Porifera. Members of this phylum are commonly known as sponges. Mostly marine, asymmetrical, and have cellular level of organization. They have water transport or canal system. Water enters through minute pores, ostia into central cavity spongiceal, from where it goes out through osculum. Nutrition, respiration and excretion is performed by pathway of water transport system. Skeleton made up of spicules or spongin fibers. Egg and sperms are produced by same organism, hermaphrodite. Asexual reproduction by fragmentation and sexual reproduction by gametes formation. Fertilization internal and development is indirect. Example, Cycon, Spongilla. Phylum Cnidaria, coelenterate. They are aquatic, mostly marine, sessile, free-swimming, radially symmetrical animals. They exhibit tissue level of organization, diploblastic, coelomate with single opening. They show two types of body called polyp and medusa. Polyp is sessile, fixed and cylindrical without gonads. Example, Hydra, Adamsia. Medusa is free-swimming, umbrella-like, having gonads like Aurelia and jellyfish. Some cnidarians exhibits both forms, obelia. Polyp produce medusa asexually and medusa produce polyp sexually. Phylum Ctenophora. Commonly known as the comb jellies or sea walnuts. Exclusively marine, diploblastic, radially symmetrical, with tissue level of organization. Body bears 8 ciliated comb plates which help in locomotion. Bioluminescence, to emit light, is present in ctenophores. Are hermaphrodite, fertilization is external, development indirect. Example, Ctenoplana, Pleurobranchia. Phylum Platyhelminthes, the flat worms. Dorsoventrally flattened body, bilaterally symmetrical, triploblastic, acoelomate with organs levels of organization. Hooks and sucker are present in parasitic forms. Flame cells help in osmoregulation and excretion. Fertilization is internal, development is indirect. They are hermaphrodite. Example, Taenia, Planaria, Fasciola. Phylum Acoelomate, the roundworm. They may be free-living, aquatic, terrestrial, or parasitic in plants or animals. Bilaterally symmetrical, triploblastic, pseudo-coelomate. Alimentary canal is complete with well-developed muscular pharynx. They are dioecious. Females are longer than male. Example, Ascaris, roundworm, Wuchereria, filarial worm, and cyclostoma. Phylum Annelida. Aquatic or terrestrial, bilaterally symmetrical, segmented with organ system level of organization. Aquatic annelids like Nereus possesses lateral appendages parapodia for swimming. Nephridia help in osmoregulation and excretion. Neural system consists of paired ganglia connected by lateral nerves to a double ventral nerve cord. Dioecious, Nereus, or monoecious, earthworm, leech. Example, Pheretoma, earthworm, Hirunidaria, blood-sucking leech. Phylum Arthropoda. Largest phylum of animals which includes insects. They have organ system of organization. They are triploblastic, coelomate, bilaterally symmetrical with chitinous exoskeleton. Body consists of head, thorax and abdomen, jointed appendages, jointed feet. Respiratory organs are gills, book lungs or tracheal system with open circulatory system. Excretion through Malpighian tubules, sense organs antenna or eyes. Fertilization internal, mostly oviparous. Example. Economically important, apis, honeybee, bombyx, silkworm. Vectors, Anopheles, Aedes, Culex, mosquito. Living fossils, Limulus, king crab. Phylum Mollusca. Terrestrial or aquatic, organ level of organization, bilaterally symmetrical, triploblastic and coelomate. Body divided into head, muscular foot and visceral hump. Unsegmented and covered with calcareous shell. Feather-like gills are present between hump and mantle. Mouth contains file-like rasping organ for feeding called radula. Example Pila, octopus. Phylum Echinodermata, the spiny-skinned animals. Endoskeleton of calcareous ossicles, marine with organ system of organization. Triploblastic, coelomate, presence of water vascular system help in locomotion, capture of food and respiration. Sexes are separate, fertilization is external and development is indirect. Example Asterias, starfish, Cucumaria, sea cucumber, Antedon, sea lily. Phylum Hemichordata. Worm-like marine animals with organ system of organization, bilaterally symmetrical, triploblastic and coelomate animals. Body is cylindrical, composed of anterior proboscis, a collar, and a long trunk. Open circulatory system, respiration by gills, excretory organ is proboscis glands. Sexes are separate, fertilization external, indirect development. Example Balanoglossus, Saccoglossus. Phylum Chordates. Presence of notochord, have dorsal hollow nerve cord and paired pharyngeal gill slits. Bilaterally symmetrical, triploblastic, coelomate with organ system levels of organization. Closed circulatory system, ventral heart, postanal tail is present. In Urochordata, notochord is present only in larval tail. In Cephalochordate it extends from head to tail and persists throughout the life. Vertebrata possesses notochord in embryonic period which is replaced by vertebral column in the adults. Subphylum Vertebrata is further divided into two division Agnatha, lax jaw, and Gnathostomata, bear's jaw. Gnathostomata is further divided into two superclass Pisces, bear's fins, and Tetrapoda, bear's limbs. Class Cyclostomata, circular mound fishes. They are ectoparasites on some fishes. They have sucking and circular mouth without jaws. Body devoid of scales, gill slits for respiration, cranium and vertebral column is cartilaginous. Circulation is closed type. They are marine but migrate to fresh water for spawning and die after few days. Larvae return to seas after metamorphosis. Example, Petromyzon, lamprey, maxine, hagfish. Class Chondrichthyes, the cartilaginous fish. They are marine, streamlined body, have cartilaginous endoskeleton, cold-blooded, tough skin with minute placoid scales. Gill slits are separate without operculum. They have powerful jaw and are predators. Air bladder is absent, hence to avoid sinking swims constantly. Heart is two-chambered, cold-blooded, poikilothermous. Sexes separate. Males have pelvic fins which bear claspers. Internal fertilization, many are viviparous. Electric organ is present in torpedo and poison sting in trigon. Example Scoliodon, dogfish, Carcharodron, great white shark. Class Ostecthes, the body fish. Marine and freshwater both have bony endoskeleton. Streamlined body with 4 pair of gills covered by operculum. Skin is covered with scales, air bladder is present, and heart is two-chambered, cold-blooded. Sexes are separate, fertilization external, oviparous, and development direct. Example. Marine hippocampus, seahorse, exocoetus, flying fish. Freshwater labio, rohu, catla, clarias, mager. Amphibia. Can live in aquatic as well as terrestrial habitat. 2 pairs of limbs. Moist skin without scales. Respiration by gills, lungs or skin. Heart 3-chambered, cold-blooded. Oviparous. Rana, frog, salamander, hyla. Reptilia. Mostly terrestrial animals. Limb 2 pair if present. Dry and cornified skin having scale or scute. Respiration by lungs. Heart 3-chambered, crocodile 4-chambered. Oviparous. Chameleon, Crocodilus, Naja. Aves. Presence of feathers for flying. Forelimb is modified into wings. Skin is dry without glands. Long bones are hollow with air cavities. Respiration by lungs. Heart is 4-chambered, warm-blooded. Oviparous. Mammals. Mostly terrestrial, a few can fly and live in water. 2 pair of limbs. Skin possesses hairs. Mammary gland is present to produce milk. Respiration by lungs. Heart 4-chambered. Viviparous or oviparous. Platypus, oviparous, camel, dog, blue whale. So here the revision of chapter, and I hope you like the topics and video, so make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel for more video. At the end, my neat bodega with BioBuddy.